Hey, y'all, it's your favorite Unc. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to Nightcap YouTube channel so you never miss a single live stream or video of myself, Ocho, and Gil. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you.
Our next guest coming out, Eric Kendricks. Is he here? Come on. You got a mic?
It's chilling.
There you go, bro. Yo, it's right here.
If I'm gonna be. What's up, what?
What's up? I'm trying to get comfortable right now.
You good?
All right, I'm good.
All right. Tell us about the transition to becoming a Cowboy.
Crazy.
What's it been like?
It's different, football is crazy out here. I heard about Texas football. I'm from California.
Right.
There's good football out there, but football is different in Texas for sure. It's just a little bit more,
more on a pedestal.
A little bit more pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Played for the Vikings, the Seahawks, if I'm not mistaken.
No, my brother played for the Seahawks.
Okay, that's your brother.
But I played for the Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah.
You reunited with them, right? Mm-hmm. So how have being reunited with a former coach, because obviously you know this defense, and so you've been able to partake some of the wisdom, the keys of where guys need to be, what Zim is looking for in a particular defense. So tell us about somewhat being a coach on the field.
Yeah, I feel like at first, we're all trying to learn the basics. Obviously I have a little bit of a head start, but everybody's learning the basics. We're trying to get the concepts down. They kind of carry over to different coverages. We can run split coverages, things like that. But, I feel like with Zim's defense, it's always about, the players taking a little bit of ownership, too. We have to be we're the ones that are quarterbacking it out there. So, at some point, we got to be the one making the calls and checks and be confident when we're doing so. And I feel like now that's, we obviously we're in camp for a month and stuff like that, but now we're transitioning. We're about to play this first game, and I feel like now we're starting to transition into having that confidence where everybody's kind of like, oh, okay, we're running this now. Let's run this now. So it's been a lot of fun, and obviously we have different pieces than I had in Minnesota, but the heart of the scheme is the same.
Listen, Zim was the defensive coordinator in Cincinnati when I was there, so Zim is really cool. He cursed a goddamn lot. You curse a lot. But what is your expectations, your personal goals for you throughout this season or this upcoming season? Your own personal goals.
My personal goals is to be, the voice that everyone can count on. The constant communicator. Be overdoing my communication to the fact that we're all on the same page. Yeah. I want to definitely be the anchor right there. But shoot, I just want to just keep stacking these years. I feel like 100 plus, 3 and something. I don't want to get too specific. I write them down and everything like that. Right. But I want to win a Super Bowl, man.
That's why you play.
It's cliche, but my brother won one.
Right.
I got kind of close, but not really. So I want to get it going.
Right. Obviously, like you played this game a long time, and there are always surprises that when you come in, there's a rookie that comes in that stands out, and you're like, okay, be it offense or defense, you like, he can play. And he's going to play. He's going to make plays for us, and he's going to be big for us. Who surprised you in this rookie class that you're like, okay, be it offense or defense, that he can play?
Yeah, one of my linebackers, Maris, he's a kid from Hawaii, went to Notre Dame. I think I don't know which round he got drafted. I kind of disconnect myself from that, but he came in. He's obviously learning. He's a very humble kid, quiet, but he knows his role. You know what I mean? He's been getting more and more burn. We had a couple guys go down to camp, and he had to step up in roles where he had to be more of a communicator. More of a guy who was out there, and he's done a great job. It gives me passion. Going into my 10th season, seeing a guy in his first year and how he's trying to get it, and it just makes me, get that hunger. It's still alive,
What's one of the biggest difference? Like you said, this is a decade for you. Yeah. What's some of the biggest difference that you can share with us from when you got into the league compared to where it is right now?
Man, when I first got into the league, I was in the Pac-12, so I was, it was Mariota. It was, Arizona State. It was all these crazy teams that were running tempo offense. They were running flashers this way, motions, crazy motions, read options and stuff like that. And when I got to the pros, and I was seeing lead weak and power and stutter and things like that, I was kind of like, man, this is a lot more simple than even when I was in college.
Right. Yeah.
And I would say that, and everyone's like, oh no, like, NFL rules over college. But now, those college offenses are definitely coming more and more, and guys are drawing things up in the sand. And, you have different athletes that are able to do it. We see Tyreek, running across the field on a motion pre-snap and then running a 18-yard dagger across the field. And it's like, that's never been done before. So it's cool to see, the game evolve, but you still have that classic essence of, sometimes you have to just run smash mouth football. So it's still cool, man.
You think, is there any added pressure? One of the first things you said, football is different once you got here. Do you feel any added pressure now that you had that star on your helmet?
Nah, I came here for that reason. You know what I mean? I feel like I wanted to be somewhere where football was, was lit, and I wanted that pressure on me, especially this point in my career. It's like what am I waiting for? This is what I spent my whole time working for. I want to have the pressure. I want to have the green dot. I want to be in the middle of the defense. I want to be running Zim's defense. I want to be blitzing. I want to be running, tackling, hitting, interceptions, touchdowns, everything. You know what I mean? And it's like that's why I came here.
Right. Over your decade, you've gone against a lot of great running backs. So who posed the most problems for you? What running back gave you the most problem?
Me personally, I'm 230, 235, at the beginning of my career, I'm 230 now, 225, So it's like Chris Carson, I know he don't get a lot of praise. Yes, the Seahawks, man. I know he doesn't get a lot of praise, and people always ask me who was the toughest person to tackle, but he would literally see someone coming at him, and it doesn't matter if it was a 1-yard gain or it was a 15-yard gain, and he would run straight into that dude, like. And
no trying to shake him, no nothing.
Like there was times where he would just be like, "I'm the Punisher," you know what I mean? And it's like, as a running back, when you're not getting any yards and you're running that hard, like I would see it all over film too, and I'm like, damn, like that's tough, man. And he had some good games against us. We had a lot of battles with the Seahawks, so maybe that's why I feel that way. But I faced a lot of good running backs too.
How difficult is it? You're coming into the Cowboys. This is your first year here, and they got a lot of talented veteran players here. But how hard is it hard for you to I know this defense, I'm familiar with this defense, and be in a leadership position and try not to step on anybody's toes, but make sure these guys know what they need to know?
No, that's a good question because I feel like last year with the Chargers, I came in and it was the same kind of thing. We had a lot of good leaders, a lot of great players. And, I came into that defense and I kind of was like, you know what? I'm the new guy here. This is my first time in free agency. I was like, I'm not trying to step on any toes. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to be a good role player, role model, do everything right, But this year I feel like it's a little bit different. I feel like, I maybe was a little bit too reserved last year.
Okay.
It's like, okay, maybe I need to step up a little bit more. But at the same time, I don't want to be something I'm not either. I don't want it to force it. I don't want, I want it to be authentic. I want to say what I need to say at the same time. But, I want people to know how serious I am about this just by how I approach it.
I done ran out of questions.
I got a question for you two. What kind of cars you guys drive?
Me?
What kind of car you drive on a daily, and then what kind of old school?
Okay, for my daily, I still have now a 2008 smart car.
Okay, that's terrible.
It's matte black.
Okay.
No, I've been driving one since 2004. I'm on my 5th one.
Nice.
Good on gas. $13 to fill up. I can park anywhere. It's efficient. That's my everyday car. And when it's time to go train, I have a Suburban.
Okay.
And that's it.
No old school?
Nah, that's added expense. Oh, hell no.
Why?
I want an old school.
But there's some old schools appreciate that.
No, that's an added expense.
It's an expense.
No.
Your maintenance, but some of them appreciate past the expense.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll talk about that later.
I got a BMW 760, and I got
with the screens in the back and everything.
Yeah. No, not that. That's
okay.
the new models. I got the old models. I got one. But I'm getting one of those though. Yeah, I got the electric one coming, and I got a Range that I've had since 2012. I don't see a need to upgrade, and I got a Challenger. Okay. The Black Ghost. The last year they came out with because they come out with electric now. So that's what I drive. You drive old school, huh?
I have an old school.
What you got? Cuda?
My version of old school is 90s. So
Oh, okay. What you got? A box Chevy?
I got a 93 Mustang LX, the Fox body.
Okay.
That's my version. I got a 95 Viper, which was my grandpa's.
Okay.
But I got a lot of 90s cars.
With the Viper, I think the Viper came out in the early 90s.
It was the first gen. It was like completely sketchy. It was terrifying. Everyone tells me to be careful when they see me driving it.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
It's cool. You a car guy?
I'm a car guy, yeah.
So what else do you, I mean, you like cars. Do you collect anything?
I collect cars. I don't know. I feel like I've always been a little bit of a collector at heart, but I feel like most of the time it's just cars. Like I found myself like trying to work on them in the off season. Having mentors in the space that have been teaching me. I was sweeping up a shop at one point in the off season, just keeping my mind stimulated.
Are you a collector or are you a hoarder?
I'm a collector.
Okay.
So you mean like a collector, like a Rick Ross, like Jay Leno type collector?
No. I'm not on that level, but I do. I did see Jay Leno the other day when I was driving my car. It was in the off season. He was driving his what was it? It was an old Hudson. It was like banana yellow. It was cool. I gave him a little honk. It was cool.
That's dope. That's dope.
Ocho, you need to get rid of that smart car though.
Yeah, you got to get rid of it.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm here. You can talk to me about financial security.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's some cars where you could buy, and it's kind of like you can't.
Or
miss.
you just can't. You don't have to buy them at all.
You don't. But it's like
you can look at it and Google.
But how much time do you spend in the vehicle? A lot of time.
No.
Why not enjoy what you drive?
No, I enjoy my smart car. That's why I've had it since 2004.
To each his own, man.
You're in this. You play with the Cowboys, the division rival, the Giants, Washington football team, the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get the sense of what playing in this division for this team, what it means to be in this division and play those teams?
No, not yet. I'm excited about it. I hear it. I hear the mumbling. I know kind of from just watching it and things like that. But I can't wait to be in Philly and feel that, and like
feel the hatred.
Yeah, like it's a part of it,
Because in Green Bay, who's your biggest? Was it the Packers or the Bears?
It was the Packers, I would say, for sure. And I feel like we had some stints with the Saints as well. We had a couple times when we were going back and forth.
Right.
We came out on top, in my opinion, but that's for another day.
Go ahead, Joe. You got any more questions?
I ran out. I ran out 2 questions ago.
Okay. Tell us about the hair product. You got a hair product.
I do have a hair product.
You got hair products?
I do.
Oh,
I got a
shit.
curl
Don't worry
cream.
about it. He can't give you no samples. You don't need no samples.
Nah, I'm saying
But right
this
now-
hair product might make my hair grow.
I thought your hair could grow. You've been telling everybody your hair could grow.
It is curly just like that.
Up under the scalp.
No, just the Miami, the heat, the humidity and the heat, it come out curly like that. That's why I just cut it.
Oh, okay.
Man, I've been working on it for 4 years. I'm like, I like where it's at now. I was working on the product at first.
So you developed it from
labels,
scratch?
jars, yeah, with
Wow.
a chemist.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm an athlete. I sweat a lot. I'm getting up in the morning. I want to go. I want to be quick on my routine. Throw some stuff in my hair. It holds well. It feels good. I can comb it through. But also, like, it won't burn my eyes when I'm sweating with my helmet on.
Right.
That's like big for me. So I've really built it for myself. But others like me who are in a rush. But I've been working on it for 4 years. Bumps and mumps along the way. Labels, jars.
Right.
I finally in a place where I like it now.
Okay.
I'm on my second Instagram. So.
So it's available for sale?
It's available for sale now.
Okay.
It's like it's lit now. So it's like I'm still in that phase where I'm like selling it out of the trunk of my car. I'm
Right.
not really selling it, but if I see somebody with curly hair and I have my car on me, I'll pop the trunk
Right.
and give them a jar.
Have you
It's
tried?
pretty cool.
Have you tried to get it in retail? Have you tried to get it in like CVS or Costco or
Yeah,
something?
so I wanted to work out as much as I can on my side of things and
Right.
get it ready to go before I went that route. But
Right.
it is ready when I'm ready for that. And I definitely I had a good mentor in the space. I had a couple good mentors in the space who work for some big companies, and they helped me lead to some bottles that I got. So
Right.
I definitely when I need help, I'll definitely ask the people who know more than me. And like I said, I like to stay mentally stimulated in the off season and things like that. So I don't have enough time to do it in the season, but it's definitely been something I've been working on.
Now I got a question.
Go ahead.
Outside of football.
It's called switch lanes. I love cars, you know what I mean? I was like, do something different, try a new hair product, switch lanes,
That's what I want to ask now. Cars.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of cars, obviously, and outside of playing football, what other hobbies do you have? Like a true passion. Like for me, cigars, passion. Soccer, passion.
Video games, passion. Lying, passion.
I don't do
Lying.
Oh, my bad. No, that's not a passion
All right.
of yours.
But those three, that's my three.
Would driving be the same thing, or would driving be a little bit separate?
Well,
Oh, you like to go on the track and drive, or
I'll do any type of driving. So
Cross country?
I like to go up in the hills.
Yeah.
I like to go.
Oh, you like
on
off-roading?
the coast. I've been off-roading. I love off-roading.
Man.
I like to drive, and it's like, for me, it's like, I'm not gonna go out there and really go camping and, get rough and,
Right.
I'm not that kind of guy. I enjoy it, I appreciate it, I respect it, but my type of like getting in touch with nature is like going out a drive like an hour and a half into the mountains, getting out of my car,
Right.
with a couple friends and just, enjoying it.
That's live. You married?
I am married.
Okay.
I just put my son to bed, but right before I came here,
For real?
jumped in the shower, put some of my curl cream in there.
Appreciate it.
Hit the
Thank you,
road.
thank you, thank you for
Thank
coming.
you for coming out, man.
It worked out well.
Cowboys linebacker Eric Kendricks.
Appreciate y'all.
Well, thank you. Just a look. Stay healthy, man.
Tell Jerry, call me.